Hello, my name's Harold Reeves. All of us that are called on from time to time to donate to different charities wonder if there'll ever be any end to our giving for those charities. As Christians, we don't really resent giving, but we wonder why people don't progress, why they don't come to a point where they don't need so much uh, generosity on our part. The answer to that question is Christian Community Services Incorporated. I work with them as a fundraiser. Their mission and their duty and their goals are to recruit people from tenement housing, from governmental housing, from any kind of subsidized lifestyle that is subsidized by the government, and to encourage those people to go through a mentoring and a tutoring program, the end result of which they have at least a high school education, they have a job that pays a living wage, and they're first in line to have a Habitat home. We have a deal with Habitat that all our graduates go to the head of the line because out of the history of Habitat and Christian Community Services, there's only been one foreclosure, and that's happened this year. Up to this year, we were perfect, and we've got 63 families now living in Habitat or standard housing. These people's lives have changed 180 degrees. No longer do they get a check from the government. They send a check to the government. They pay their income taxes and their property taxes just like you and I do. That's not the whole story, though. These people are so proud of where they have come to in their lives that when some kind of a bad thing happens to them, death, car wreck, any number of bad acts happen to them, they don't revert back to the housing project and governmental assistance. They get a second job. They do just exactly what you and I would do, in that their whole outlook on life has changed. They're now what you would call a first-class citizen, and they're proud to be a first-class citizen. They're so proud of it that they don't want to go back to that old life they used to live and in the environment they used to live in. Many of these mothers have told me that the greatest joy is to see their children play in their own yard. Where they used to live, they couldn't let them outside. They were afraid that they would get injured or worse, killed. So I'm here today to tell you that we, working together with CCSI, can change lives. We do change lives. We've been doing this for 9 years now. And even though some might criticize the fallout rate, we don't give these students anything other than a helping hand. That is, until they finally get to their reward, which is a home, it is enrollment in a college or a school of higher education, or to start their own business. All the time they're in this program, they're required to make a deposit every month into a fund that they are to use to accomplish one of these goals when they eventually graduate. Whatever that amount of money is, CCSI matches each dollar, $2 for every $1 they have deposited, with a maximum total of $5,000. This $5,000 is enough to pay a down payment and closing costs on a home. It's enough to finance a year's education in an accredited college. It's enough money coupled with what they can beg, borrow, or steal to start a small business. Now, I'm kidding about the stealing. These people, part of their education is to mentor with a Christian family, and every year they'll have a different family to see how Christians live, how they should conduct their lives. It starts from balancing a checkbook the first day they come to learning etiquette in a restaurant. Every phase of their life is mentored to them over a period of years, up to 5 years. We're proud of each and every one of them. If you could hear their stories and see how proud they are to be where they are in life, and how proud they are that CCSI gave them a chance to improve their lives, it's an amazing story. And I ask you to join the journey to help that amazing story. If you would like to make a donation to CCSI, I encourage you to make a tax-deductible donation to CCSI and to send that to 601 Benton Avenue, Nashville, Tennessee, zip 37204. If you have any questions or would like to talk to someone at CCSI, please call 297-4024 and they'll be happy to answer any questions you have.